Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to the Ultimate RTG and the best start to a weekend league and a rocky finish. Dear oh dear, it was an absolute disaster on Sunday. You would have seen 2 games in the weekend league and I hold my hands up, I wasn't really on form, but on Friday and Saturday the game was pinging and I noticed myself like coming up against some decent players, I was able to put on the all important pressure, like those slight player switches, and then you bring somebody up, you don't fully commit, you switch over to somebody else, put on a bit more pressure, clamp them down, sandwich them in, and you're coming away with the ball. And I was like on form. That's probably the best FIFA I've played on FIFA 20. Well, for a few years now. Like, it was impressive. And I really saw like the potential. If the game is good, then I believe that we one day will be able to get into the top 100. But Sunday, in fact, it was no different to last Sunday's gameplay. It's just that I was not ready and I wasn't I wasn't on form, and I was trying to second guess the game all the time, maybe overworking it a little bit. And one thing that hit me hard as well is that nothing was working. I was in like a 4-2-3-1. It felt very, very dry. Switched into a 4-2-2, exactly the same. The 4-4-2 I had the most success with, but even then I couldn't get the correct support. But having said that, right, we were still able to get our elite finish, which is amazing. And I had 3 games remaining for a potential 26 finish, like 26 wins in the weekend league. But I choked every single game. I don't know what was happening. But the team of the week, the potential lineup is looking quite nice. So you never know, as we have dropped down a rank, we might get that increased luck. Elite 3 OP. Who knows? But if you are enjoying the series, boys, please do leave a big thumbs up. If we can push over 3,000, that'd be sweet. And if you're wanting to keep up to date with football news around the world, one football, download the app. Links can be found below. But where did you finish? Was it a good weekend? Was it a bad weekend? Drop that also in the comments. And I know exactly what I want to be doing with the starting 11 now. I will free up a few coins, and I'm going to do my very best on Thursday to purchase a key player. Maybe, well, a Neymar. I don't know if I'm going to have enough coins for that, but for sure I'd like to bring in like an icon or someone that is super fun to use that can carry the attack. Defensively, even like using Ramos, Eder Militao, I don't know if they're going to stay for another week. No promises. Like if I can't obviously switch up the defense because I don't have enough coins, then maybe they will be our defense. But the midfield, right, Kante, although it's technically our worst finish for a couple of weeks, I felt like that team has the potential to be the best. Kante alongside Sissoko. In fact, Sissoko did play well, but I'd like to test my luck with Kante alongside someone like a Nainggolan, or just completely change up that partnership, but Kante stays. He is so important. Or in fact, because we're going to be unlocking a Politano from the objectives, and I'm going to be playing a few games today to see if I can work towards that. Politano to get a strong link into Insigne, which is fine. Caps off chemistry up top in a 4-3-3. Then we go back to Insigne, and then we can have Allen alongside Kante. I'm thinking of that. And then that obviously leaves one more position open in the attack for maybe an icon winger. Stoichkov as a strike, I'm not sure. I'm not set on anything right now. It really depends on how many coins we're able to get, because this week division rivals, it put me up into division 3, so I'm kind of forced to either stop playing entirely and take like rank 3 and receive a 50k pack, or just keep grinding and take the coins, which is around about 70,000, which is a lot. And right now we're desperate. We need coins. But with the way the team was playing, I know that a lot of you guys were having a go at me in the last episode. I do read through the comments saying, why the hell did you drop PK? You got used to 17-0. Whoa. I dropped PK before that point. Like, I already realized that with the way I was playing, I felt like, why not bring in a Ramos that, in my opinion, is just better than PK for me personally with the way I defend and my style. So give us that all-important chance. And it didn't work. Like, it wasn't anything to do with like Ramos being poor. I just wasn't good enough in those 2 games on Saturday to overcome my opponent. It was nothing to do with the connection or PK, Ramos, nothing like that. I was giving it my all to see if I could finish in the top 100. If I was using PK yesterday, trust me, if I was using PK yesterday, I probably would have choked Elite 3. So Elite 3 has been secured, which is awesome. And knowing where we're at right now in the game, looking through the previous results, I would say that my level on FIFA 20 is around Elite 2, which is decent, obviously room for improvement, and I'm always looking to get better. And in my defense, I've already ordered a new one, right? Check this out. RB button. Oh, seriously, it will work eventually. Yo, is it? There you go. So my RB button, unfortunately, is very inconsistent right now. And when I was inside the box and I was wanting to take that finesse, it just wasn't working. And what I would like to see for the following patch, because we're going to get one, could we adjust finishing again? Like, I don't know why it was tampered with in the first place. Like, on the edge of the box and outside the box, I loved it. And inside the box, if we could just increase that, because it's very difficult to get past players these days. And yeah, if they can change that for the next patch, I think we've got a pretty good game. Although drop back is still there, I wasn't having too many issues because I tend to overwork the play anyway. So I'm really ready for that. I'm ready for like pass and move and looking for space, whereas those that don't really play like that, I think it's going to hit them harder. And a lot of people still ask me, oh Fuji, what's the difference? Should I go for Elite 3 or should I settle for Gold 1 for the extra 100k pack? No, I think that when promos are available, that's when Gold 1 is valuable because you get the extra 100k pack. But for now, I'd say just try your best and get into those elite tiers. Now, what I am going to be doing, boys, is working towards Politano. And a few people asked me, like, my thoughts towards him. Obviously, I haven't tried the card. I know that a lot of people, when I was streaming, they had him completed on the same day. Like, that is mad. So we're going to be trying our very best to get him as soon as possible. And he will be in, well, if he's good, he will make, like, our main weekend league side. Judging off of his acceleration, like, that's pretty much perfect. You've got the shooting stats that he's got a really nice balance there with the long shot, but with long shots being patched, you know, it's kind of irrelevant right now. Passing is good. The dribbling there, like the 94 agility, the balance, and then that dribbling stat, I think maybe a sniper chem style for him, like really do increase that shooting and dribbling, or maybe an engine. I really don't know what his like perfect chem style would be. Let me know if you've already got him. Yeah, what you're using on the guy. But that stamina, the little bit of aggression, like with him and yeah, him himself, Insigne, Allen maybe, and yeah, a few others, that could be really, really nice. So this is the team though that I'm going to be using in a 4-4-2 today. So I'm not going to be able to go for any finesse shots, as you know. So I'm just going to like work it in and like shoot near post. So we've got a couple of players from like different clubs inside of the Serie A. Martinez, I don't really mind. I would never use him in the weekend league, but as a finisher to get the goal with the Inter Milan players. So if you aren't aware as to what we're supposed to be doing, we need to score a goal or 3 goals in separate games with a player from like Inter Milan, Napoli, you know, and just go down the list of all of the Serie A clubs. So I'm ready to take up the challenge. We might find people doing it as well and they might give me some goals, which is sweet. But I'm looking forward to this Politano. He's definitely worth the grind. So let's get in some live games, boys, and go from there. It's going to be tough with my skill rating right now, and I don't see any Serie A players at all. So maybe we'll get lucky. Obviously, the wins don't really mean anything, and in fact, I'd like to drop skill rating so I can get back to Division 4 for those 50k packs. But give me a goal. Can't get close to him. He's absolutely beasting it right now. I just got stuck. I won the ball, though. I need more players in support. Oh, he's breaking his neck to get up here. Chiesa, I loved his team of the season on FIFA 19. But we're in this position. We need to do something. We need to get a few things going. Like, I'm in a 4-4-2. I should be able to control the game just a little bit better than the way I am right now. Well done, Insigne. Come on, let's get a goal, boys. Florenzi. No, oh, I'm offside. Go on, Verdi, down the line. Come on, come on, come on. I want at least 1 goal. I mean, this guy is a solid player. But I'll take it. Oh, Martinez, I'll take a goal. I can't break him down. We're getting absolutely dominated. Rabiot's already on a yellow. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's bring on, have I got Sterling? Yeah, I'm going to bring on Sterling and also ZAHA just for a bit of pace either side. I know they're not Serie A players, but let's support and at least get a couple of goals. I'm just happy right now that we've been able to keep this game at 0-0. Like, it's a success. Using a team like this in the midfield, I just haven't really been able to create, like, I don't even think I've created like a proper chance against him, but you can see, like, he is really sweating this out. Division rivals, man, it's worse than the weekend league at times. Where are my options? Maybe a slight change to custom tactics. Martinez. Oh, nah, he is a rock at the back. Come on, boys. Let's get at least one goal. Otherwise, this is a bit of a fail right now. One game wasted. I swear to God. Yo, Martinez out wide to Florenzi. Give it over to him. These passes today, though, are woeful. Insigne. He's just left it. He literally left the ball. Sterling's on the edge of the box, though, which, I mean, I don't mind. I need to pass it over to somebody else. Martinez. Rabiot. No, no, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Right. Another chance here. Ramos. Yes. Is that Martinez? Great positioning. Oh, wow. That feels great. Like, he was a good player. Very structured at the back. Difficult to break down. And we've stolen it. Martinez. I didn't want the win. I just wanted the goal. So, Inter Milan, we only need 2 more goals. What a finish. In the first half, it was pretty difficult attacking down the left and the right-hand side with lack of pace. But ZAHA, Sterling, they came on and got things going. Good result against him. That was a good win. So this was the beast that I was using alongside Rabiot in that 4-4-2. And in fact, I thought it was taller than that. 5'11". He's a bit meaty in game and he will put in those stand tackles. So his strength 85, stamina's all good, and that 94 shot power, you know he's going to get goals. So we should have Atalanta like ticked off really. We've got him to help us out, and then Inter Milan, we've got 1 out of the 3 with that Martinez goal. But my custom tactics that I've been using in the 4-4-2, I feel like this is the formation I'm going to start the weekend league off next week. It's just offering a little bit more, holding possession, playmaking. In that 4-2-3-1 on Sunday, it was dead. But balance 5 and 5, I'm practicing with. I think that this could be a step in the right direction. And then in the attack, plays inside the box only on 3. In this formation, you don't really want players like overcommitting and really overlapping. Otherwise, if your 2 centre mids commit, you are going to get caught big time. So hold possession, make sure you're defensively strong, and then the width, I just like my players to be closer to each other because it's a naturally like wide formation. Now the instructions, I don't have anything on like getting behind, it's just come back on the defense, but with the recent patch, they kind of nerfed it. So is it worthwhile using? I guess so, you may as well. And then on the wingers, it's getting behind and come back on the defense. The 2 centre mids, I want to play around with like cover wing and cover centre, but stay back while attacking, and then the 2 fullbacks stay back while attacking. And you can create stuff. Like I was up against a really good opponent there, and I was still able to like, yeah, create a few half chances with really players that I just wasn't used to. So with some of the purchases that we did make, obviously one of them being Ben Yedder, like his goal scoring record, like what he ended on was incredible. 37 games, 43 goals, 13 assists. I did tell you that I played a few score battle games, but he would have been able to get a goal a game easily. Like he is a true finisher. But with what I have in mind, like bringing in Politano, Insigne, Allen, all of these like special cards, is Ben Yedder really going to find a place in my team? Like chemistry is a factor. I'm not going to say I'm going to sell him, because I would like for us to build a team and create a hybrid to start this guy, because he deserves it. What a performance. But for the price, maybe we could free up some coins and look for the next purchase, and then everything else I can I can switch out, like even Sterling. Obviously if I'm going to be using Politano, then I don't really need Sterling right now. So the team might be switched up. Yeah, so we'll have to go from there. But boys, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like. Let me know where you finish in the weekend league. How are you finding the new patch? Do you like it? Do you hate it? But don't worry, I think EA will release another one very, very soon, just to iron out some of those creases. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you boys on the next one. Team out. Peace.